fast track to become a Hollywood high roller.
Not quite.
And you'll give it all up for Haley?
For love. Well, she's worth it, don't you think?
I'm biased.
So am I.
Oh, out of sight, out of mind, Brian. I'm afraid she's moved on.
No. She's never forgotten.
Yeah, you're swimming upstream, buddy.
And you're planning to what? Flood me out?
Your problem is Mateo.
Really? The Santos kid on your payroll?
He can't be bought.
Neither can I. Adam, you're not going to get between me and Haley this time. Please, don't even try.
Olga, you must have crossed paths with Jonathan Kinder in New York. I mean, handsome New York doctors are prized on the party circuit.
Oh, he's a mystery, and I don't like mysteries, you know. No, he's best left unsolved.
Too late, darling. I'm already on the case.
What are you looking for?
Everything. The Jonathan Kinder story. Names, places, facts, every sizzling, delicious detail.
An agenda.
More like a one-track mind. I plan to make things up to Haley. I feel I gave up on us too soon.
Spare me. I sense desperation. Did you leave Los Angeles, or were you asked to leave?
You're kidding, right?
Sex? Drugs?
I'm still a square.
Oh? What about that ramshackle family of yours? Trask in trouble?
Actually, Trask is in Denver, working for a computer firm. Susan's in community college. How's Stuart?
You always were brash. But there's something else now.
Success. It's changed me for the better, I might add.
Ha! Yes, you're an operator now. Small time, no doubt. You ooze dishonesty.
Adam, as usual, you're only seeing what you want to
You're
see.
a pit bull with baby teeth. No bite.
You know, I thought you'd be bigger than this. I thought you'd at least give me a chance.
Liza will make the final call.
What about Haley?
I told you. She's spoken for.
You know, this is so like you. You've always busted my chops. What is it about Santos that makes you hold your fire? I would love to know.
You just don't quit. That cellular is going to melt onto your face, Mother.
Hold on, Olga. I can't talk to two people at once.
Well, then hang up.
Bark at your interns, darling. Mother is busy now. Olga, could you please repeat what you just said?
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Suit yourself.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Darling, the depth and breadth of your knowledge never ceases to amaze me. Are Dr. Kinder? Darling, that's astounding. Tell me more.
Haley suffered a great deal.
Oh, yeah. Her mother, that's some piece of work there. And how about the guy who almost ran off with enchantment? I read about that in the Wall Street Herald, believe it or not. What was his name? Alec McIntyre.
He's now known by his prison number.
Whatever. What is it about Mateo? Where does he fit in?
Through all of this, Mateo was very kind, very loyal.
And you're implying I wasn't loyal?
You were the first one to break her heart.
Adam, I was 17. On Lee Conme, that's not the kind of mistake I would make today.
Haley couldn't wait for you to grow up. Mateo's a man.
Professionally speaking, he's still in the womb. Haley needs someone she can relate to, someone with ambition.
Santos has a great deal of ambition, just no game plan.
Fine. He's ambitious. Let me ask you this. How many ambitious loafers have taken advantage of Haley?
You have purpose. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
You'll be hearing from me. Enjoy your stay.
I hope it's an extended one.
This has been very enlightening.
Pleasure to see you again.
Handsome doctors are hot commodities. They all have wives.
Yes, but how many of those wives bolt?
She left him?
Yes, several years ago. And you know, a well-kept secret is a smoldering secret.
Oh, Mother, stop the melodrama.
She might have found another man or a friend or an associate and just left him there humiliated. No wonder he left New York rapidly. Poor darling, it must have been awful for him.
You just made up 95% of what you just said.
I just made certain assumptions based on facts.
Limited facts.
No, darling. His wife disappeared without a trace. Forbidden love. It had to be that.
It's none of your business.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Knowledge is power. And Jonathan and I are in this for the long haul.
Mother, you're an easy prey. You're single, you're successful, So you have no support system.
Oh, I thought, despite your claims to the contrary, that you cared about me.
Yeah, well, I can't be your savior.
No, you can't, because Jonathan is. Oh, Liza, you don't know how wonderful he is.
He is a drug-pushing con man.
He is not.
Erica put her finger on it. His practice is a certified failure.
Hardly.
He will only treat geriatrics who are too blind to see that he's picking their pockets.
You are forcing me to be blunt here. I want you to butt out.
Oh, like I... You are telling me to butt out? You would never butt out of my life.
Well, am I going to have to pay for that tape fiasco for the rest of all eternity?
You want people to make jokes about you? You want to be the butt of those jokes? Again?
Please, I feel like I'm trapped in a bad Lana Turner movie. Now, listen to me. I will never mention Jonathan to you ever again as long as I live.
You know I'm right.
Liza, are you jealous?
Do I sound jealous?
Look, if you're interested in him, I'll just butt out right now.
I don't want him.
Well, then why are you carrying on like this?
Hello, is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Everything is fine. Actually, you've been our topic du jour,
Drop it,
darling.
Mother.
So, that's why my ears were burning then.
Why don't you check in with your office or something?
Later. I just heard about your failed marriage, Jonathan. Why on earth did you never mention it before?
My marriage? That's an odd topic.
Only because you've never introduced it.
My mother likes to know who she's dealing with.
August Swenson's a friend, right?
An acquaintance.
Well, she casually mentioned to me that she met you and your wife in New York.
Casual nothing. My mother likes to know the dirt on people, and she's been known to pay in cash.
I see. Well, maybe I should have found out who I was dealing with.
Ignore her, darling. She's still trying to torture me for that Tad Martin affair.
And what's your interest in this, Liza? A gossip soundbite for the nightly news?
Oh, that would be the last story I'd want to pursue.
Oh, why don't we go to our mutual corners? You go to your date, darling, and I have my date.
Mine is business.
Then why don't you take care of it, darling?
I didn't mean to make you wait.
I ordered more coffee. I wanted to enjoy the show.
I thought we were pretty discreet.
You could cut the tension with a knife.
Oh, drop it, Adam.
May I ask what Dr. Kinder is treating Marion for? Or with?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Oh, I think you do care. Very much.
My wife left me. No note, no forwarding address.
Were there any children?
No. Thank God. I received divorce papers from the Dominican Republic 3 days later. It was very simple, very clean.
How can you be so clinical about this? I mean, wasn't it devastating for you?
Oh, Marion, it was a very long time ago.
Well, my heart goes out to you because I've been where you are. I've been left high and dry. Did I ever mention Arthur? No. Of course I've never mentioned Arthur. Well, he was an artist and I was an idealistic fool.
People deal with pain in their own ways. Now, I appreciate your candor.
You know, open wounds can fester, darling.
I've dealt with it, Marion, in my way.
Have you ever tried therapy after your wife left you?
Please, please. Now, this is very personal.
Well, therapy certainly has been a lifesaver for me, darling.
I'm sure, and I thank you for your interest.
If you change your mind, I can hook you up with any number of support groups.
Well, I like to keep my private life private. Besides, I'm past it now. Can't you tell?
Well, I'd like to be totally convinced. Preferably behind closed doors.
Adam, could you get the bill?
Liza, she's an adult.
Could we settle the check, please?
What's the hurry? We haven't discussed our latest candidate.
Well, I'll meet you at the office.
No, I'm heading straight home from here.
Well, then what's to discuss? You know, you weren't interested in hiring Brian anyway.
Actually, I was impressed. He's matured.
Well, he's got my vote.
Well, I'll keep my polls open a while longer.
Right. Okay, bye. Hi. How are you?
Evening. Brian, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Well, let me guess. George Burke's younger brother?
No, Scott Chandler.
Scott, as in Haley's cousin Stuart's son, Scott Chandler?
Got it.
Wow, you look different.
It's a good thing. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
I'm George Burke's younger brother.
No kidding.
No,
Comedian.
Kevin Sheffield. Yeah. I'm the president of the prom committee at your alma mater.
My condolences.
We were wondering if you'd be interested in crowning the new king and queen. You see, we're doing a special for WRCW.
Well, how did you guys know I was prom... Haley, right?
We have videotapes.
Blackmail, right?
We think Haley's on board, so...
Really? Haley? Well, I'll tell you, it was pretty cool the first time, so... I'm in.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. So, I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay,
Good
great.
to
See you, Scott.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Oh, Scott Chandler, boy, do I feel old.
The whole prom is riding on my shoulders. It's a disaster. My senior year will be a long one. Kevin, chill. I mean, it's not like you don't have to force people to have a good time. Your job is decorations, food, and music. Oh, my God, the music. Steve is supposed to meet me at the gym. He's dropping off the PA system. Come on, let's go. Maybe we can still catch it. Let's roll.
Thank you.
Definitely the worst boss I've ever had.
I almost feel sorry for Marion. Maybe she'll wise up.
So have you spoken to Erica?
We've had supper.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is.
I'd love to stay, Downing, but I'm closing on an enormous mansion, you know, an Arab sheik's gigantic commission.
Well, Marion, don't keep him waiting.
Dinner later?
Yes, call me.
Oh, you better believe I'll call you. Bye, darling.
Bye-bye.
You have to stop this. It's despicable.
Well, your mother is perfectly lovely company.
No, she's dangerous company. Do you realize how much she's found out so far?
And it's not going to be long before she finds out everything about you and me and Tony.
You can't let that happen. Oh,
You'll what? You'll do as I say?
stop threatening me.
You'll find out what is in Janet Green's safe deposit box.
Jonathan, I'm not a thief.
I know what you are. And unless you want the world to share in that knowledge, you will do as I say.
What's in the safe deposit box?
Evidence that Tony was killed. We'll deal with pain in their own ways. Now, I appreciate your candor.
You know, open wounds can fester, darling.
I've dealt with it, Marion, in my way.
Have you ever tried therapy after your wife left you?
Please. Now, this is very personal.
Well, therapy certainly has been a lifesaver for me, darling.
I'm sure, and I thank you for your interest.
If you change your mind, I can hook you up with any number of support groups.
Well, I like to keep my private life private. Besides, I'm past it now, can't you tell?
Well, I'd like to be totally convinced. Preferably behind closed doors.
Adam, could you get the bill?
Liza, she's an adult.
Could we settle the check, please?
What's the hurry? We haven't discussed our latest candidate.
Well, I'll meet you at the office.
No, I'm heading straight home from here.
Well, but there was to discuss. You know, you weren't interested in hiring Brian anyway.
Actually, I was impressed. He's matured.
Well, he's got my vote.
Well, I'll keep my polls open a while longer.
Right. Okay, bye. Hi. How are you?
Evening. Brian, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Well, let me guess. George Burke's younger brother?
No, Scott Chandler.
Scott, as in Haley's cousin Stuart's son, Scott Chandler?
Got it.
Wow, you look different.
It's a good thing. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
I'm George Burke's younger brother.
No kidding.
No,
Comedian.
Kevin Sheffield. Yeah. I'm the president of the prom committee at your alma mater.
My condolences.
We were wondering if you'd be interested in crowning the new king and queen. You see, we're doing a special for WRCW.
Well, how did you guys know I was prom... Haley, right?
We have videotapes.
Blackmail, right?
We think Haley's on board, so...
Really? Haley... Well, I'll tell you, it was pretty cool the first time, so... I'm in.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. So, I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
great.
to see you, Scott.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Oh, Scott Chandler. Boy, do I feel old.
The whole prom is riding on my shoulders. It's a disaster. My senior year will be a long one. Kevin, chill. I mean, it's not like you don't have to force people to have a good time. Your job is decorations, food, and music. Oh, my God, the music. Steve is supposed to meet me at the gym. He's dropping off the PA system. Come on, let's go. Maybe we can still catch it. Let's roll.
Thank you.
Definitely the worst boss I've ever had.
I almost feel sorry for Marion. Maybe she'll wise up.
So have you spoken to Erica?
We've had supper.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. It is.
I'd love to stay, darling, but I'm closing on an enormous mansion, you know, an Arab sheik's gigantic commission.
Well, Marion, don't keep him waiting.
Dinner later?
Yes, call me.
Oh, you better believe I'll call you. Bye, darling.
Bye.
You have to stop this. It's despicable.
Well, your mother is perfectly lovely company.
No, she's dangerous company. Do you realize how much she's found out so far?
And it's not going to be long before she finds out everything about you and me and Tony.
You can't let that happen.
You'll what? You'll do as I say?
Stop threatening me.
You'll find out where's in Janet Green's safe deposit box.
Jonathan, I'm not a thief.
I know what you are. And unless you want the world to share in that knowledge, you will do as I say.
What's in the safe deposit box?
Evidence that Tony was killed.
I eat when I get stressed, and not very good food. I gained weight. I tried every diet known to man. What I found with the Slim Fast plan was that it was easy. I lost 18 pounds on one shake a day. With Slim Fast, you put it in your bag, that's lunch. That's it. I love milk chocolate. It tastes like a creamy milkshake.
19 essential vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, and carbohydrates. All the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
Maybe that's why I feel so good. I like this thin feeling.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Between us, my Maxie got me out here, but I don't know if it'll get me back. I need a new Maxie.
A stay-free discovery helps you be worry-free. Nature Sorb, created from Earth's most absorbent fibers, seals in fluid to protect better than standard Maxis, to help you feel dry and free from leakage. Nature Sorb is only in Stay Free.
Stay free. Worry free.
Stay free. Worry free.
Deep clean your pores while you sleep. New Neutrogena Deep Pore Treatment penetrates all the way down into your pores to clear away blockages and occasional problems. Wake up to a clear complexion with Neutrogena Deep Pore Treatment.
Inside information. New Brilliant Blue Stay Free package outside. The protection of Earth's most absorbent natural fibers inside. Brilliant New Blue Stay Free. Stay free. Worry free.
Centrum, it's more complete. A more advanced multivitamin.
Centrum's commitment to ongoing research assures you the best nutritional support.
The Centrum people thought of everything.
Like they say, from A to Zinc.
Centrum, more complete from A to Zinc.
Now just because you wear lipstick doesn't mean he has to.
Revlon creates Color Stay, color that stays on your lips all day.
And won't kiss off on him.
Revlon Color Stay Lip Color.
Revlon. Dateline August 7th, 1995. Jeffrey Dean was alone. Because Robbie swore he had the 4-hour flu, and Stephen said he'd contracted triple-spotted fever. Now, Jeffrey was only inches away from what 8-year-old boys fear the most. 8-year-old girls, he's brave. And where? Chicken! Plates and chicken! Chicken chunks, chicken tenders, chicken patties, all kinds of chicken, all kinds of ways. But no kinds of preservatives, fillers, or artificial flavors. So, Jeffrey Dean, you may be brave, but at Tyson, where? Chicken!
Watch what happens.
This week on The City.
Jared is going to pay.
One man's wicked game.
Come tomorrow night, I'll finally have what's mine.
Is about to come to an end.
Oh, my God. Jared is really insane.
Watch what happens on The City, ABC Daytime.
Thursday at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
I'd like to recommend preventative fumigation.
Fumigation?
The Exterminator is back.
I'm bad.
John Goodman.
Rock and roll.
Jeff Daniels in Arachnophobia. ABC Thursday at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
We had a question. What's up with the white chocolate? I thought when you had strawberries, you would have dark chocolate. What's wrong with them?
Well, you can just suffer. Aquarius salutes the Hemi Awards. Dress code downtown chic. What does that mean?
It means you wear my clothes, I wear yours.
Cool. Light show by Miss Adventure.
Yeah, you know her sister, Miss Demeanor. Miss Demeanor. You know,
What a comedian.
That's right.
You know, I think we should go.
Excuse me?
Why not? I might do you some good. And maybe I can get an autograph or two for Anita.
Whose?
Well, any one of her favorites. Sean Penn or Dennis Rodman.
Oh, bad boys, eh?
Well, that's Catholic school for you. It'll do it to you every time.
Well, I'll go if you want to go.
Well, you know, it might be a circus, though. An old girl just flaunt you and we'll end up in some corner somewhere.
Are you kidding me? The big shot thing will look at you, they're going to say, hey, you. Yeah, you. Where you been? Not since Winona Ryder, not since Audrey Hepburn. I'll be the one who's shoved off in some corner someplace.
I'd rather be a nurse.
And I'd rather be right here with you. Yeah, maybe we need the money. Maybe it's a mistake, but I take one look at you and... how sacred is this? And let's worry about our careers tomorrow, yeah?
I love you.
I love you, too. Let me show you how much. Look this up. Listen, babe. Yeah, listen. Sly Stallone might call. Yeah, take a message. Tell him I'm indisposed. I'll try to get back to him as soon as I can. Yeah, sure, babe. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah,
Bye.
Don't ever change. Love you, babe. Ciao.
I don't want to look like Joe, babe. I don't want to look like somebody's mother, either. Pink is out. Gray out. Black is out. This is all out. Coming!
Scott Chandler just told me about the return to the prom concept. Ready to go back in time? Halo?
Hey, I've been looking all over for you. Listen, I need to borrow Tug's. All right, and...
You have plans?
Yeah.
Cancel them. David just called in sick. Tables 10 through 14.
What did Janet Green get her hands on? Weren't you careful?
She found crumbs, but it could be enough.
To implicate me?
To arouse suspicion. And they will head to me first, Liza, and I'm not going to cover for you. You're facing 25 years minimum. Now, you want to stay out of jail? You get inside that safe deposit box.
All right. I'll do it. Get away with it.
There will be a different guard tomorrow. We'll try
Everyone in
again.
town knows Janet Green. I'm not necessarily low profile. It's not going to work.
It's going to work.
What's going on here?
Well, you tell me, Liza. Self-destruction? You can't wait for the world to find out my wife is dead and you killed her.
Janet must have thought she hit the jackpot with whatever's in that safe deposit box. And she would have sooner died than give you the key. What did you do to Janet to get it?
Always pushing the sensational envelope, small-town TV mentality.
Janet threatens you. She disappears. No one sees her. No one hears from her. And then all of a sudden, you have the key to her safe deposit box. Where, oh, where can old Janet be?
Janet left town.
The official explanation was that while hopping through the woods, hunting for mushrooms, she had an epiphany and decided to leave Pine Valley for greener pastures.
Yes, that's the story.
The official explanation is more fiction than fact.
What point are you circling here?
You hired Janet to work for you. 2 pariahs in a storm. How sweet. She gets bored with filing, starts snooping. But why? Why would Janet start snooping around your backyard?
Oh, you call yourself a journalist? Janet is a convicted murderess who wouldn't blink at blackmail. I have many of clients who would be ruined if their records became public.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Maybe that's how it started out. But how did she find information on Tony's death? You covered it up so completely. She snooped that out. No traces. No trails. You said no one would ever find out anything. You swore it to me.
And I thought I had succeeded. I don't know what she got hold of or how. All I know is we have to get it.
No, you get it. Or better yet, get Janet to get it. You're irresistible to the ladies, aren't you?
Liza, if I knew where Janet was,
you know
I would
where she
pursue it.
is. She can't get it for you. She can't do anything, can she? Because she's dead. And you killed her, didn't you?
Still here?
Oh, I'm staying over.
At the Valley Inn. How convenient.
Yeah, best food in town.
Incidentally, some of your ideas today were pretty good.
Thank you. Have you and Liza had a chance to read my proposals?
I'll review them this evening.
I think you'll find they have potential.
And no doubt. You've sharpened up a bit, Brian.
Well, we move fast in L.A. Forceful, aggressive, you know.
Yes, that was evident in the interview. Quite impressive.
Good, good. I can expect to be on board then.
Well, I think we should interview the rest of the candidates first.
Fair enough. I don't think you'll find anyone better.
We'll see. Have you had dinner?
I usually don't eat more than an apple after 6.
Oh, discipline, too.
You know how I try. Listen, would you by any chance know where I might rent a tux for tonight?
Tonight? Well, this Satel's, it's right down in the corner to your right. What's the occasion?
Trip down memory lane. Haley and I are going to the prom.
Really? You do move fast.
Meant as a compliment, I'm sure. I gotta run. Always a pleasure.
Not murder Janet Green. Unlike you, I have never killed anyone.
I didn't murder Tony. It was an accident.
Well, even you don't believe that, Liza, so how could the police?
She stumbled and fell.
After walking in on us, making love, after she threatened to destroy you, yes, she stumbled because you pushed her.
I didn't push her.
So violently, her head split open. But no, that's not murder, is it, Liza? That's just protecting your career, right? That's removing the obstacle. That's burying the evidence.
This still doesn't explain how you got Janet's key.
Worry about what's in the lockbox, Liza.
You don't know, do you? You don't have a clue.
I know if there's an investigation, you're going to lose your freedom. And maybe even your life. I think New York State has the death penalty now.
Shut up.
Liza, Colby, I'm giving you the chance to destroy whatever Janet Green found out about your crime. You should be grateful to me.
Grateful? Wait a minute. My crime? You don't do anything if it's not for yourself. Well, that's it, isn't it? Whatever Janet's got could bring down the mighty Dr. Jonathan Kinder. What's she got, Johnny? Those research papers. Those papers that Tony was holding over your head.
You are out of your league, Liza. You're not going to win.
Are you threatening me?
I could go straight to the DA.
Not if I get there first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting it.
You're not interrupting a thing, Mr. Montgomery. What can we do for our esteemed district attorney today?
Jason Sheffield has filed an appeal.
Okay.
Yeah. It's his right under the law.
He confessed.
Yes, the world's an amazing place, isn't it?
Well, he's not going to be released, is he?
Well, I learned a long time ago, Liza, to never say never. What I need from you are 4 dubs of the tape of the show that Laurel...
I'm sorry. I thought that was behind us.
Yes, so did I. But Sheffield's father has decided that his son was railroaded by the local yokels, so he's hired a real barn burner to see if he can get the decision reversed.
Is his father insane, too?
I have no comment on that whatsoever. But his gold-plated lawyer will only look at a dub of the master tape, so I have to bother you.
Well, I will have the tapes made, and I'll have them messenger to your office tomorrow morning.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Sorry to have interrupted.
No. Wonder what Jack would think about what's in Janet's safe deposit box.
Well, let's find out. Call him back.
I'll be in touch.